Hey, good morning, folks, or whatever time it is when you're seeing this. Thought I'd do a little video on what I do with these timers. These are the timers that I use for my display, mainly because they're cheap and they're effective. They're pretty simple. They just have you turn them on, dust it on, or set them for a certain amount of hours after dusk that they stay on. So the problem with these is, if anybody that's used them might have the same experience, is the stake that they come with. A lot of times when you try to push it into the ground, it breaks, and it breaks the bottom in. So I'm going to show you what I do so I can still use them. So what I do with these is I take 4 pieces of 1/2-inch conduit that are, let's see, they're about 30 inches long each, and I drive them into the ground in the shape of a square about the size of the timer, and then I set the timer inside them. So you want it to look something like this, and then you just take the timer and you set it down in between them, like so. So you still have access to your outlets, and it keeps that broken bottom far away from the ground, which is great if you live in a climate like I do in Maine, where we get lots of snow. Keeps it off the ground, and it keeps the controls for the timer nice and accessible. So just thought I'd share a little trick that I use, rather than having to go buy a new timer just because the stake broke off. I came up with this solution, and it's been working for me for years.